think a lot of you probably don't know about it, and you need to. This is about a community boathouse to be built on the harbor in New Haven. That's our design team, and Rick Weiss, who is going to present with me tonight, is the architect for the boathouse. New Haven has a very large natural harbor. It's 5 miles long, 4 miles wide. It's got 3 rivers dumping into it. And the city over time has amassed quite a lot of public waterfront. This is a ship not unlike the ships that originally sailed in, bearing Europeans, and New Haven was settled because of its harbor. But there are many people that live in New Haven and visit New Haven that have no idea that it's on the water. This is a project, believe it or not, that is helping to fund this community boathouse. This is a shot of the $2 billion redo of the Quinnipiac River Bridge, and the city was able to get some money from that project to mitigate the effects of this on the city. The little green patch between the two bridges was the site of a historic Yale boathouse. Canal dock. The boathouse is to be a canal dock. What the heck is a canal dock? It's the dock in this old map with the railroad tracks. It was the terminus of the Farmington Canal Line, and it's where the canal boats and later the railroad offloaded cargoes onto sailing vessels and steamships. So we wanted to move the boathouse from that old location to the new location at Canal Dock. It wouldn't fit over, there it is on the left, it wouldn't fit over the present bridge. It certainly wouldn't have fit over this old bridge at the site of the Tomlinson. So we looked at moving it on a barge across the harbor. Now this is a public project with public money, and it involves 3 levels of government: city, state, and local, and federal. So of course it is going to take some time. We did our first feasibility study in 1998 on just what the vision for the waterfront should be. In 2002, we obtained some pretty difficult to get environmental permits. Canal Dock is a harsh environment. There are hurricane-force winds there, and as Sandy and Irene proved, it's tough even to keep the land in place. In 2006, the demolition of the old boathouse started to make way for the bridge. We had worked with the state to convince them that if we weren't moving the boathouse, we could evoke it through salvaged pieces, and the State Historic Preservation Office agreed that that was a viable approach. The building was originally by Peabody and Stearns. It was built in 1911 and was the Yale Boathouse until 1916. These are some of the elements from the old demolished boathouse that we have in a warehouse at an undisclosed location, many of which we hope to reuse in the new building. They're brick, they're terracotta, some of them are wooden. They're quite worn, and they would probably be used mostly on the inside. This is, again, the old location where the purple dots are, the new location just immediately adjacent to Long Wharf Pier. From this location, if you launch a boat at Canal Dock, you can choose to go up the Quinnipiac River or out into the harbor if the waters are calm. Again, the location, the red dotted circles show 1/4 mile and 1/2 mile. This is a very easily walkable distance from downtown and Worcester Square. It's also at the intersection of the Farmington Canal Greenway, which is on the old canal line alignment, and the Harbor Trail and the Shoreline Trail. At the boathouse, we're providing for a number of activities, in-water activities, of course, but also we want to do some education around the history and culture of New Haven. We'll provide additional meeting spaces for organizations like Schooner and Amistad, where they can only fit 45 people at a time on the boat. And we're working with UNH to establish a marine sciences lab on the ground floor of the building. In terms of actual boating, the building is going to be designed for 8-man crew, 8-man or 8-woman crew, but can handle just about any other kind of boat with a motor, without a motor, excuse me. This is how we want to tell the story of the boathouse and the harbor and New Haven in general. So these are some of the salvaged elements, but we will have exhibits on early history, recreation, and the history of collegiate rowing, which was the first intercollegiate sport. Yale invited Harvard to row in Lake Winnipesaukee in 1852. We studied 12 or more other facilities with our design team, and the bottom right facility here is the Harry Parker Boathouse in Watertown, Mass., which is a good model, I think, for New Haven. They put 1,200 people in the water every day. They tutor kids after school, and they told us that for every girl that rows in the crew team, they have there are 2 scholarships to college waiting. This is just a sketch of the platform. The white outline is the boathouse itself. The platform will actually not have trees on it, but and this is what the boathouse will look like if you're on the flyover. The glass box has the old entrance from the Adi Boathouse, so you'll go in through the old portal. To the left are 2 boat bay doors with racks of crew or other kind of boats on either side. This is the water side. Those are the through boat bays. You can see they come out onto the platform. The upper story has a community meeting room that's subdividable into smaller spaces for education or just weddings, bar mitzvahs, whatever you want to do there. And this is how it'll look as you come north on Longworth Drive. There's a terrace off the second floor room, stairs down to the platform.